We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him in a chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Eddie Rosario stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2. No, that's
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Victor.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. In now, Eric Thames, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Castro on third. Robles on at second with 2 down. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 2 hits in 7 tries. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Fouled off. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding in, Alex Avila, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
At 7, the pitcher, number 18.
He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's just out.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Carter Kieboom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The batter
Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside and low, 3-0. 3-1 to the National shortstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now batting, Byron Buxton, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Into the corner and slicing foul. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-2.
And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Second base.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball three.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And this is fouled at the plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, Adam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Ooh, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
The second baseman.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
That misses 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. One out, nobody on. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now back, left fielder.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Waits, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Soto, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Ball.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Thames, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Thames behind 1-2. Clippard, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So first and second with one man gone. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Drilled on the ground to short. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting. Left field.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. Swing and a liner. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in, Steven Strasburg, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Chopper to short. High hop, and he barehands it. It's in time. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Now that's popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. High in the air out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder
Juan Soto to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Kepler's there for it. 1 down. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And a relay home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Still only one out in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson has been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 0-2 once more. Pitch popped up. Thames in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2, and it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Garver is the second out in the 7th inning.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Twins. Number 2.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Arias is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Will Harris takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Howie Kendrick is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Howie Kendrick.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Roenis Elias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Elias, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Robles waits on it. 1 down. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The left fielder, number 22.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Victor Robles has got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Josh Donaldson digging in now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Minnesota, good night.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Nats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg is the winning pitcher of record. Kenta Maeda worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.